Absolutely. And then on the other side of things, you've got Point Park standing on the rails. They're ready. They're ready for a dog pile and are ready for a celebration here. Plan might have been, hey, Easton, let's see how far you can go.
And Rivera's going to kiss the baseball there and chuck his glove as high as he can in the air. Yurt is the last out, and your 2023 River States Conference Tournament champions are the Point Park Pioneers. Congratulations to the fellas celebrating there just beyond the mound.
How fitting is it that it ends on a ground ball back to the pitcher in that situation. So congratulations to Point Park, Lauren Torres and his staff, and all the players. An absolutely terrific tournament. They lost their first game of the tournament, and then they battled back.
Yeah.
Won 4 straight. Fought off elimination 3 times.
Yep.
So to be in this situation and then win twice today, that's just, that's unbelievable effort by the Pioneers today.
Absolutely, Dylan. And if you're the folks at NAIA, if you're not going to vote this team into the national tournament, that would be an absolute crime because, man, can they swing it. And they've got, a great staff of pitchers. We saw Klein go over 120 pitches on 2 days rest. We saw Cardoso have a couple games where he just mowed down batters with so many strikeouts. And, congratulations, Pioneers. You've earned this one. And this is, as we mentioned, the 3rd straight year these two teams have matched up in the championship. And this year, Point Park triumphs after dropping the last 2 years. So, they're going to celebrate like there's no tomorrow and hope they have that national tournament waiting in the horizon.
Yeah, absolutely, and they will be headed to the national tournament to represent the River States Conference tournament. I would need Kevin to confirm to see how many consecutive years the Pioneers have been to the national tournament. Kevin's doing his math. The wheels are turning.
It'd be the 3rd straight for sure.
So this is the 3rd straight year that they've gone to the national tournament. So they're well on their way. They'll find out their way along with Midway, find out their destination on May the 11th when the opening round pairings are announced by the NAI. That will be on May the 11th. Opening round is set for May 15th through the 18th. So looking forward to seeing where Midway and IU Southeast Point Park land for their national tournament.
Yeah, and they'll be joining your Eagles, Dylan. We'll see just where they're headed, but they'll continue that always fun postseason baseball. Doesn't get better than that.
No, not at all. It's you've been in this situation watching your team dogpile the last 2 seasons. I was fortunate enough to be here in 2017 to watch them, to watch Midway do it then. And it's always it sends just me talking about us doing it in 2017 gives me goosebumps.
Yeah.
It gives you goosebumps, man. Watching the kids celebrate, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, and we're gonna have the final ceremony here as we conclude things. As head coach Ben Reel will accept the second place plaque for IU Southeast. So shake the hands of T-Ray and the T-Ray from Oakland City and Commissioner Michael.
IU Southeast finishes the year at 33-20, while Point Park is headed to the national tournament at 36-15.
So Coach Torres accepting the championship plaque. The Pioneers getting it done today.
They did. They put their stamp on this one very early. They trailed 2-0, and that would be the only time that they trailed over the 18 innings today. IU Southeast came out swinging, scored 2 in the very first inning of the first game, but Point Park answered with a 7 spot in the top half of the second, and it was it was all uphill there for the Pioneers, I guess you could say.
Yeah, so that will, as we get closer to wrapping things up here, Point Park are 2023 conference champions for baseball. They win the first game today and then take the second in a winner-take-all. And they get revenge on IU Southeast in this third straight year in this matchup.
Yeah, so as I mentioned, they'll await their fate, see where they go for the national tournament. There's a couple different sites, none that are really necessarily close to them. I think probably the closest one to them might be Taylor. But Taylor has one, Kingsport, Williamsburg, hosted by Cumberland's. You've got a couple out west, out at Harris Field, Lewiston, Idaho, Santa Barbara, California, plenty down south, Georgia Gwinnett, Bellevue, Hattiesburg, and Shreveport, I think.
Here comes the Gatorade cooler for Coach
There it
Torres.
is.
They're holding him down.
They held him down.
is.
There it is. That is a good crew of assistant coaches or players in that situation that held him down.
You can run, but you can't hide, Coach Torres.
Exactly.
The Gatorade cooler always finds you after that big victory.
Absolutely. Congratulations once again to the Pioneers this season, and they've had a terrific season. They ran through this tournament after dropping their first game of the conference tournament, so a terrific job by them.
Yeah, and Dylan, I don't know if we need to stick around longer here, or we can go ahead and wrap things up. It kind of bittersweet to see it come to an end, but really happy for the Pioneers. They walk away with this one. And I think that's going to do it for our 2023 River States Conference Baseball Tournament here in Chillicothe, Ohio, at VA Memorial.
And one last time, congratulations to you on graduating. It's been a pleasure calling these games with you.
Yeah, an absolute treat.
It has. So congratulations to you. You've been a major asset to the conference the last 2 years. So we're very thankful for everything that you've done the last 2 years here.
Thank you, Dylan. So, for now, until next year, we'll say goodbye from Chillicothe, Ohio, here at VA Memorial Stadium. Point Park, 18-4 winners. They take the championship. And I'm Jay Speaker alongside Dylan Brown. Everyone, so long.